Good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming to watch. I've got an update for you guys on your system that is brewing down here in the southeast. This has actually been lifting out of the Carolinas. Sorry for the late update. I've been pretty busy. I had to go to Mass just an hour ago, so I've been trying to fit a few updates in for you guys. But I will be giving you guys a good update for you guys this morning, and then I'll try and do one tonight. If not, definitely tomorrow. So we're going to be taking a look at your system. Your system down here in the southeast that will be moving into parts of the coastal areas of the northeast, but mostly just the southeast, and then what's left to come in the week, and then next week as well. So we're going to start with your alerts, and you could see that right now you have a few winter storm warnings that are actually going out for the border between Tennessee and North Carolina. This area does include most of North Carolina, meaning that most of the winter storm warnings are in effect for South Carolina, but there are some in Tennessee. So you do have also this wind advisory. This goes out for a lot of Florida, almost most of Florida. So you have upstate Florida getting all this advisory, and then you have Central Florida as well. Coastal areas, I don't think you guys need to worry about this wind. It's just going to be a pretty breezy day. But you could see some maybe damaging wind gusts. That's always a possibility. So just watch out for that. You guys in Florida, you have some winter storm advisories that go up for some counties in Virginia, West Virginia as well. That would go for southern West Virginia, and then a few, like maybe 4 or 5 counties in Kentucky. So that's pretty much it for your alerts. And we're going to go to the FV3 high resolution for the southeast. So you can see that this was 8 a.m. this morning, and you have storms that are moving out of North Carolina. You can see here you have your low pressure staying true to the coast, but you're getting a lot of heavy rain wrapped around this. So I'm telling you guys, the coast of the Carolinas is where a lot of rainfall is going to fall. Excuse me. So you can see that this continues, and it doesn't get lighter. It just continues to rain a lot. You have a tiny bit of snow that could fall between 1 to 3 p.m., but that will turn to rain, I would say, probably around even maybe 4 or 5 p.m., so I would say 6 p.m. is when you're not going to see any snowfall at all. But you will have a few areas that could possibly get a few inches of snowfall. I shouldn't even have said few inches. I would say like up to an inch, just because it's not very heavy and it's not going to be a widespread area. So that moves down to the northeast, and then you get high pressure that's just going to stick around the Gulf coastal areas and will kind of just bounce around out there. So, that's pretty much it for the southeast, because you're not going to get much action in the hours of tomorrow until your next system starts to form, and that's a different story. So we're going to go to the HRRR model for your rainfall totals. So because I did this update a little later in the morning, we don't get the entire rainfall totals. This is just how much rain is going to fall from now until, the end of this storm. So from now, it will rain about an inch in most of these areas. You can see that it's definitely looking like that Virginia is going to get the most rain in the next few hours, but you will have again this band of coastal rainfall that's going to fall in North Carolina. You can see there are a few areas that could get up to an inch or maybe even over an inch. Also on the northern tip of North Carolina, so like the kind of flat line of North Carolina, I would say you could also expect up to an inch. South Carolina, I really think you guys are just done with it now, but you will have a few possible showers and maybe a rumble of thunder that could move through the next few hours, but that's pretty much it. You can see we'll go to like the Delaware area. I would say up to half an inch. Southern New Jersey, I would say you guys could get maybe half an inch, but that would really be it. And I would say Long Island's not going to get anything at all. So, I mean, it's going to be a wet day in general, but you always want to watch these coastal storms that could obviously take a unexpected path and head inland. So, if this were to head inland, you could see snow in Pennsylvania, but we're not going to talk about that because this is obviously not going to head inland. This is just on its own path. It's just going to do whatever it wants, and it's looking like it's just going to head right out to sea. So that's going to be it for your rainfall totals. And we're going to finish the update with the GFS model on your upcoming major storms. So we're just going to continue with the model run we have because this one is the 12Z, and it's the newest information from the GFS. And because this is actually almost fully loaded, we're just going to take what we have with the 306 hours of model run time. So we're just going to use that. So this is the latest data on what is going to be happening. So here comes your next system, and it's looking like it's going to be a kind of battle between rain and snow for you guys in Minnesota. Looks like in southeastern Minnesota it's going to be pretty much just rain, and then maybe on the backside of it some snow. But it looks like west to northwest Minnesota is where you're going to see that accumulating snowfall. You get this next system that starts out kind of like the ones did in like early January, where you had one piece of energy that was staying north delivering snowfall, and then another one down south sticking with your low pressure, and then they connect at the end. So you can see it's looking like it's not going to be too major, but you will see some snow and possibly some freezing rain and ice mixing together in the north central, including Michigan and Wisconsin. You guys would see mostly snow as of now. And then that rainstorm moves out for the northeast. Then you get this big Arctic plunge that just drops south. This goes way down south into South Carolina. So, because of how far south this has gone from these areas in the northeast, you are going to have extremely cold temperatures. Actually, I'm going to click for sounding, and we're going to check out how much. So, right now, it's actually it would be 7 degrees right here. This is on the border of New York State and Pennsylvania. I don't know what city this is, but on the 18th, it is going to be very cold in many areas in the Northeast. We'll go to New York City. Let's see New York City. So right now, it's looking like New York City is going to be 6 degrees in New York City. So, again, this is the latest data we have on this system. And, I'm not saying that, this is going to be happening in the next few days. This is on the 18th. So this is still far out. But, I want to let you guys know that if we were to have gusty winds gusting down south with this Arctic front, you're going to have another day with temperatures in the single digits, and then wind chills as low as like negative 25. So it's looking like it's going to be another one of those kind of days. And then you get a little bit of dry spell, but then around the 20th, you get back into the groove, and you get another rainstorm that's going to move through. This one looking like all rain for everyone in the country. Not even Wisconsin and Michigan getting snow. This is all rain for you guys. Here comes another system, and we have to talk about this. So let me back this up. So we're going to break this one down because, I know I went very far in the distance, but I need to let you guys know what is going to happen with this system. So this is your time frame. So the beginning of the system is the middle of the night of the 22nd. So this is 234 hours out. This one looking like the traditional setup for a nor'easter. You see that this is starting south, staying true to the southeast, looking like not as much rain. So when you see less rain when a storm starts, that usually means more snow. But watch how this just unfolds before your eyes. You do get a lot of rain though. But it's because of this Arctic front here. It's going to be so strong that you get this system that just quickly turns into a major snowstorm. And then this is where you're going to see the most action. I would say the 23rd, you have a major rainstorm, possibly even some severe storms in Kentucky, Tennessee, getting a nasty winter storm for you guys in uh, southern Illinois, southern Indiana, Ohio Valley, Pennsylvania. And then watch this. This was in the Northeast. I-95 corridor looking like another chance for a massive snowstorm. Look at this. New York City getting tons of snowfall. We're going to click on sounding again, and we're going to take a look. It's 29 degrees. That is the temperature you want for snowfall. So we're going to keep playing this, and you can see you don't change the rain. It continues all snow. Boston, New York City, New Jersey, Philadelphia, and then the Delaware area. All of you guys getting this massive winter storm. And that finally moves out around the 24th. So this one looking like this one could be the one where you will get snow totals over a foot in the I-95 corridor. This is the one I'm going to stick with. If I could bet on if we had a one system that's going to give snow to the I-95 corridor and I had to pick which one, I would say this one, because this is just insane amounts of snowfall. I mean, look how deep that blue is. I mean, a lot of snowfall is going to fall with this system. So that finally moves out, but we really have to watch that. And that's pretty much the end of the model run. But that's going to end the video. I just really want to let you guys know that we are definitely going to continue watching that, even if it's going to change completely and look like all rain for the Northeast. Just from what I saw, I really want to, break this one down in the next few days. That's going to wrap up the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, like, share, comment, subscribe if you're not subscribed to the channel. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. So we'll continue watching these storms. We'll see you in the next update. So see you guys.